right, Don here. A little bit different camera angle today. How about that? You can see me versus up there. Hey man, what are you doing? It's herky jerky. All right, anyway, we got some algae here. Got algae in the windowsills. Now, this is a regular customer, but he hasn't called me back in like 5 years. So he's going to pay me to do the inside here. All he wants me to do is knock this stuff off the top of the screens. Let's go in here and take a look. This is a pretty cool place. I haven't done it in years. I did have this place spotless at one time. But we have all these pine needles up here. So we want to get all that out of the gutters, off the top of the screen. And that's all he wants me to do back here. Let's go ahead and walk around this way. We'll be back in the spring to take care of this and see what's going on over here. All right, we're going to be cleaning all this up. It's not really that bad. All right, things are a lot better. Filming this way, I could see it already. I get these tips from my fans and my supporters of my channel. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at this. See all that mold and stuff up there? Algae. Hey, I think it's moss. You know, moss grows everywhere. All right, let's go ahead and look at this windowsill. Pretty much not too bad. Got these little statues up here. Let's go ahead and take these off the windowsill. I'm just going to set them back here behind this pump. That'll be good. We got some gooky stuff here. Some spider webs and stuff inside this little storage thing. Just gonna have to go around all that stuff. All right, here's the worst part. See that up there? You probably can't tell because of the lighting, but let's look at this here. Look at that algae on the garage door. Very bad right there. We got mud daubers. Lots of spiders and stuff. We'll get this cleaned off. And we got algae on the walkway. Get that off of there. You can see that. This needs a really good bath. You got this wood up in here. Get behind here. And the temperatures are dropping today. Thought it was going to be warmer, but it's not. Also, we have these gutters up here that have algae. See that there? All right. And you can see the algae up there on that now from here, I'm sure. We'll get that cleaned up for the young man. And we also want to do this over here. I told him I was going to hit his mailbox for him. He said that was very, very professional of me. Let's take a look at it. We're getting that cleaned up as too. So we got a little item on the other side of the property that we got to get cleaned up as well by request. We'll just hit that with the pump up and rinse it off. We'll be right back. All right, here's what we're talking about. We'll go ahead and get that nice and wet first. Then we'll hit it with the pump up. Then we'll rinse it right back off, okay? All right, there's the rig. We're going to start the job right here. We're going to work our way all the way around. Then we're going to rinse our way back. Go into the pool cage that way. And get that stuff off the screens, okay? All right, I'm Don from Superblast. Let's get after it. Okay, we got the SH all along the gutter there. You can see that it's going ahead and getting bright and white. All the cobwebs and stuff are down. That black spot on the gutter there is getting cleaned up. Okay, now we're going to get rid of this mold and algae off the front and off the top up there, all right? We'll go ahead and hit this in real time for you real quick. Let's get after it. All right, we'll start by using the 0060 tall reach tip. The original tall reach tip. And look at that. It's not even tall. Right? Okay, now, as you can see, the gutters are almost white. The steeple up there is white. The mold is gone. Algae's off of there. All right, by the time we walk back around to the front here, that'll all be gone when we're doing the satisfying rims. All right, so we're going to drag some hose. Then we're going to go down the side of the house here, get around to the pool cage. Then we're going to rinse our way back. And I'm going to spray just a little bit more SH up there with the tall reach tip. We'll be right back, all right? Let's get after it, shall we? All right, let's take a look up there. Look at that. I would have to say that's nice and clean. And I was standing right here on the ground. All right, everything's been SH'd all the way down around the back. I'll just get that very back part when I'm back in the pool cage. So I'm going to start the rinse from right here. Satisfying. All the way back around the front. Well, let's have a look at the front. All right. Oh, look at the garage. Oh, look at that. Everything's looking great. Gutters are looking really good, nice and clean. All right. I'm happy. Are you? Downstreaming. It's easy. It's simple. It's logical. Less time consuming and a lot cheaper. SH is expensive, but here in Florida it's only $1.86 a gallon, so I do see why you guys up north in other states charge a lot more than I do. Down here in Florida there's a swimming pool every other house, so SH, sodium hypochlorite, better known as pool chlorine, is very, very ready available just about on every corner around town, right? All right, let's get after the satisfying rinse. Get after it. All right, check that out. I can see the difference. Nice and white up there. Everything looks good. Looks a lot better than it did. Hasn't been touched in 5 years. All right, let's go on out front here. Finish SH in the driveway. Then we'll rinse the rest of the house off. All right, we'll be right back. Let's get after it. on here, let's have a look at the finished product, shall we? Driveway came out nice. Walkway's nice and clean again. All the way to the front of the house. Everything looks really good. Steeple up there is nice and white. Garage doors are back to normal again. Everything looks good. The mailbox, go out and check that out. I just hit it with some basic downstream. Needs a little bit more pump up. Still a little bit showing right there. For the most part, looks pretty darn good. We'll go ahead and hit it real quick on the way out. Also got something in one of these windowsills back here that has to be cleaned out a little bit better as well. So hopefully I'm getting a pretty good camera angle today, so I'm not blinding anybody. We're having any herky-jerky stuff going on here, okay? All right, let's have a look at this. See the windowsill? Nice. The rest of the house looks good. See that one part of the windowsill down there? Just gonna go get the pump up, hit the mailbox, hit that. Then we're gonna get into this pool cage here. And we'll be right back to do that. This is that's about as clean as you're gonna get this. Maybe just a little couple squirts here and there with the pump up to get the tough stuff off. It's an old thing there, you know. Probably got some sentimental value. All right, I'm Don. We'll be right back. Let's get after it. Okay, let's have a look at this windowsill real quick. Remember the brown spots? See that? It's faint now. All I did was walk to the truck and get me a little SH in the pump up sprayer. I went ahead and pumped it. Went ahead and put some on this urn here. It's a lot wider. I did the outside of the curb. So on the way out, we'll just go ahead and spray all that stuff off with fresh water, get that curb cleaned up. Guy's gonna appreciate it. Did I say he's a regular customer? He is. Not a very often one, but he might in the future. All right, let's get these leaves off of here. All this stuff going on in here. He wants all this off. Got some over there. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. All right, let's get after it, shall we? The wash jet tip action for you. See how good it gets rid of these leaves out of here. I think you get the gist, right? Let's get after it. Okay, that's going to be a wrap, folks. You can see all the stuff's gone off the screens. That was a lot of weight on there, a lot of stuff sitting up there. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing packed up and get out of here. We'll see you at the next job. We got a big pool cage, all right? And the weather is not getting any better. Let's rock and roll. Hey, 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 how's everybody doing? Here we are, job number 2. Regular customer, the gentleman passed away on me. So his wife is called. They're gonna have his service here tomorrow, right here in this pool cage. So we are gonna go ahead and get it cleaned up. It's really not that bad. It's got family coming. We'll get these leaves blown out of here. And just get some algae that's growing here and there. We just did it not too long ago. Don't know what's going on here. Is that loose? Pretty loose. All right, we'll see what happens. Must be one of them varmints. It's not even that bad. So we're gonna SH everything down. Real good. It's a pretty big cage. I upcharged it just a little bit when I got here today because I told Paul before he passed away that it was going to go up a little bit. His wife is very nice and very understanding. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move this down the other end so we can see the whole operation. Won't be able to see over there unless I move over to here. We'll get this thing out of here. The old brusherino. We'll set this outside here in a minute. And we got some just basic dirt, some algae there and there. Now I could see more, a little bit more algae up there, just a little. You can hardly see it though. All right, let's get after it. All right, how about that, huh? Let's have a look at everything. Everything's looking really good. Even the filming today's a lot better. Wouldn't you say, buddy? We'll see if we get critique today on our adjustments. Everybody's made some suggestions to me, and I always take them to heart because, you know, you're not going to make an anal suggestion. You make a good suggestion. Most people do, anyway. Unless you're just a Weisenheimer. But anyway, it's looking really good. Paul's going to be a happy guy. And the place is going to look immaculate, okay? Now it's time for the ever satisfying rinse. Let's get after it. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, man, the camera's down on me today instead of up in the air. Look how nice. Paul, may you rest in peace, my friend. Everybody's ready to come and give you the big send-off, my friend. Thank you for all the work. And that's gonna be a wrap for today, you know. Now we're gonna be off to the bank, make a deposit, then we're gonna go home and look at my new motorcycle. We're gonna show everybody what that's all about today. Wait till you see this, man. All custom powder coated. It's a one of a kind. Let's get after it, shall we?